Hey team, what's up? I'm just here. I want to just do a reminder before the video starts of how great of a car the Toyota Prius C really is. You know, they designed this thing ergonomically, and ergonomics means that they found a 4'6" Chinese slave and plopped him in the seat, tied him down with ropes, and made sure that it was comfortable for him. And so that's how they knew that the design of the car was basically fit for the average American consumer. Okay? So next time you're going car shopping, make sure you have enough headroom. Because this fucking... and that's about it. It's really a great car, and I would recommend it highly. Basically. I almost want to buy the car at the end of the lease so that I can destroy it, but I don't want to give them any more money because they really have not earned it. And you know what the funniest thing, one of the most humiliating, this couldn't be the most humiliating, but one of the most humiliating things is that when people get in this car, if they know anything about cars, if they're paying attention, they pretty commonly ask me if I bought a custom shift knob. No, that's just what came with the fucking car. Can I just get a large Diet Coke? That's it. I need to rot my insides. Excuse me, could I rot my insides out with some acid? Thank you. Porsche, Mercedes, BMW. None of them really impressed me because when I got in those cars and test drove them, the wipers didn't shake the fucking car. Yeah, you know, I had an opportunity to pick up an old a 996 in really good condition, and it had the preemptive motor, whatever that job is on those 996s that you have to get done. Had that done. It was super clean. Had a nice interior. Nothing was wrong with it. It had the OZ wheels. It was really nice. But I just remember sitting in it and thinking to myself, you know, when I turn these wipers on, they don't shake the fucking car. Wipers active. Wipers active. Raindrop ASMR. Yeah, the RF readings in this car are basically the same as putting your head up to a cell phone tower, and it's just a nice car. It's just nice. It's got craftsmanship. Where else are you gonna get craftsmanship? Fuck, man. I got this car because it was the cheapest possible lease with no money down. Cheaper than a smart car, cheaper than anything domestic, because the lease payment is calculated based on the amount of money the car goes down in value, the depreciation. You're paying for the depreciation and a bit of a rental fee. That's how leases work. So this is $240 a month with no money down. And I could have gotten, you know, a $2,000 or $3,000 beater on Craigslist. At the time, I sold my Impreza wagon for $3,000, which was a bad. You know, Impreza wagon's a decent car. Selling it for $3,000 is slightly retarded, but within that window where I would have broken even, that 10-month period, where you know the 240, if the graph, okay, if you know math, you can graph this out. The 240 a month, the $3,000 from the Impreza, the cost of a potential Craigslist beater. Okay, this graph right here. But in that time period where I would have broken even, the price of Bitcoin went up shitload. I forgot exactly how much, but that's it. And that's money that I would have lost had I been, you take on a lease, a debt, and sell your car and do all this. Look up gambler's fallacy, okay, sunk cost fallacy. I mean, these are things that you don't want to think about money intuitively, because your intuition is going to tell you that, you know, I already spent I already spent $600 on it, dude. I might as well spend another $800. It's an error in your way of thinking, and that's the way that people intuitively think about these types of situations. Now, this is a special Diet Coke that they're making. It's got special cancer. It's got special cancer. Can I have a boiling liquid vat of cancer, please? Excuse me, you know the mutagen from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Can I please get some of that in a cup? Would you mind dipping me in a vat of the goo from Fallout, please? The people who work here are super mutants, so there is a vat of goo somewhere inside this building. Mark Costa's financial advice. They asked him what the average family can do to make money or get into investing, and he said, buy in bulk at Costco. The things that you're going to need every day, buy extra toilet paper and soap and shit like that, because that way you'll beat inflation. And while that's true, and while if you had the space to buy bulk and stock up on supplies, that would be one way of saving money. That's such a fuck you answer. That's such an elitist fuck you answer. Buy in bulk. The way you're going to get rich in the market is to buy in bulk. Bill Gates, there's a clip of him. I think he's talking to like Charlie Rose or something. But there's a clip where you can tell that he knows he's about to go viral with what he's saying. So he says it with like an air of extra, like, theatrics. He goes, well, there's a word for, your parents had a word for flipping burgers. They called it opportunity. Like, flipping burgers is an opportunity. Fuck you. They probably know that they're being insulted. Get this Diet Coke here. Let me get this mind control slave potion real quick. Be right back. We call that opportunity, working at McDonald's, smelling like French fries for hours and hours and hours, and making not enough money to do anything. That's called opportunity, right, Bill Gates? But these people, so if you're not familiar with this thing, fuck! Why didn't they make this car with a phone holder so you could vlog?